Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is January the 1st, 2024, and it's JoyToy Warhammer 40k time. Next action figure release, Adeptus Custodes. This is a Blade Champion, says it's 12.6 cm. Let's get a quick look at the box. Looks like the recently released guards a little bit, as opposed to the first Custodes release, which were much bigger. Looks pretty nice. 2 swords it comes with. Let's have a look on the back. Yeah, 2 swords, unhelmeted, helmeted head, and spare hands, and a base. Oh, quite like that cloak. That does look pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to unbox them, set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Please consider joining the Patreon link in the top right of the screen now. See all the content early. There are exclusives, and there's also prize draws, including this month, January. Have a prize draw for 3 Azura toys. And I'll put a link in the top right for the Azura toys, and I hope you can consider joining the Patreon. Okay, back in an instant. And here he is. By the power of the Emperor, I have the power. Okay, not quite. Okay, looks pretty cool. In fact, I like him a lot from the looks. He's actually quite different from the others. Of a lot less armor sort of going on in his lower body, but it kind of does suit him. So accessories, we saw that on the back he comes with a base. Comes this unhelmeted head here, which I'll try and get a focus on. Kind of vampiric, but it's okay. He comes with 2 pairs of alternate hands. So he comes standard right trigger left gripping. He has it a left trigger right gripping and the obligatory left and right fist. Now let's get a close look at him here. Pretty cool. Sword is nice. And this is actually raised on the back and painted, not just sort of painted on. But the paint work is to be desired a little bit. You see, sort of not really done well on the tips here. The double eagle on the back there. He is a decent looking figure, has to be said. Okay, let's take the swords out. And I should say the hands are the new, nice, malleable, sort of bendy but strong fingers. So you don't feel like you're going to break your own fingers trying to put the swords in or break the weapons. So that's quite nice. So in terms of his articulation, let's have a look. He's got a left, right. He's got a really good side to side. He's got a backwards. Forwards is really bad because it just catches onto the front of this part here. Shoulders all the way around on the ratchet. Sideways is not going to be great. The pauldron's getting in the way. So it's sort of stuck there. Sort of. But that one is not bad, to be fair. Why is that one going more than this one? I don't know. He has a shoulder roll, which is fantastic. You can see here. I do like that. He's got a bicep bend and a bicep turn. He does get 90% or 90 degrees rather than the bicep. Hands on the ball joint, so they move in all directions. Trunk, forwards, backwards, side to side, turn. Oops, turn from the trunk. He can turn from the waist. He has forwards, backwards, side to side on the waist. So together, sideways is not bad. Pretty good, actually. Forwards, this part stops it. Backwards is really good. So it's quite nice, and the turns are great. Hips are okay. Could maybe be a slightly better. Forwards, not great, has to be said in the forwards. Ugh. Backwards, not great. There's a thigh twist. There's a double kneecap. Gets a nice tight bend, but his kneecaps are really ugly underneath, has to be said. Look at that. That is an ugly kneecap. Do not like that. And why is he wet inside there? Look. And dry this side. I dread to think. It can turn the feet because on the ball. He has a side-to-side swivel. He has a small tippy toe, non-existent, practically dorsiflexation before his ankle will pop out of joint. but he does have the toe articulation as well. Mixed bag. I kind of feel some things are great, but the legs feel a bit, the new legs I think, feel a little bit disappointing. But he's a great looking figure. I think it sort of suits him not having so much armour on the lower body as well. So if I stand him up there, we'll get an idea of his size. He is, they said 12.6. I'm making him, no, he's way for 12.6. Top of the helmet is over 13, maybe just a touch under 13.5. Top of the actual plumage is coming on 14.5, so he's bigger than they say. If we compare him to an original Custodes release, he is dwarfed by the original. The gold is different. Bear in mind, this is dusty, my one here. I'm not sure why it's dusty. It's been boxed. So how the dust got on that box, I don't know, but the gold is way different. And then recently the Custode Guards released. Here's one of the Sentinel Blade. And yeah, he scales the same, but his head looks so different than that guard. The guard's head is just really bulky in that sort of armoured helmet compared to his. But we got our Custodes here. Nice release, quite cool. I do like it. Very, very, very cool if you collect Custodes or into your Custodes. Does look pretty decent. Okay, so awesome actually signing out. And please like, share, subscribe. Check out the Patreon. I'll see you next video soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.